So, in all honesty, the health corporation was creating a havoc of sexual abuse cases by allowing people to ask people out before they're ready to move on and get a divorce. So the hospitals were pimping out women and men and allowing them to have two relationships at a time when one was passing away. So yeah, they were letting married men have sex with sick people, or married women have sex with sick people, and they were, like for me, they were like matching marriages with affairs. So I stuck a fucking almond in my mouth. I was 18 years old. I'd been married for a long time, and he was passing away from a war injury. I stuck a piece of almond in there, and a doctor wanted to marry me because he was a buff of money too, and so was my husband. He just thought using up my money and taking my money as his and giving me my money was good enough for that my husband had 10 years to live. 10 years is a long fucking time. It's not like it was 5 days and you decided. Even then, the woman that or man that decided to marry when their husband or wife just passed away within 5 fucking days after is a crazy fucking coot. And they're harassing the police, saying that the police wives and police husbands that stayed home had to have affairs just in case when the husband or wife died, if. So I stuck a nut in my mouth, and he goes to check my fucking mouth, and his nut comes out, and he thought I was diseased, and he cussed at me for like 10 fucking years before whatever happened to him. But the law fucking changed because I went and won the battle in all the courses of the armed forces. Made it to the Navy. Upright said I'm a fucking police officer. And then I won, and doctors not allowed to do that anymore. And they always like to course the history. They're like, once upon a time, we would have just married you for that shit. Right. Okay. Like, that's fair when the victims are still alive, by the way. That's not very fucking nice. You're gonna get your fucking ass beat. They were remarrying police officers just because the risk of their job is high to die. And because I'm so filthy fucking rich and I'm the genius of this world with all the fucking money, I just said, no. The Mounties, I said, if I can get him to admit it, then it's over and done with. And, like, isn't my fucking report enough? There's like a million fucking reports. This is actually true and very agitating, and I coughed in my video. But yeah, the police had enough, and no matter what, they couldn't keep a wife because her wife had to go to the doctor when they got pregnant. And there they were, remarried right away. Two marriages at once. This just ended 4 years ago. 2019. And if it doesn't fucking always end, well, just know that, you gotta start listening to good people a little bit more if you even know who the fuck they are. With all the rape claims and charges made upon your head. What is that gonna do, right? Well, anyway, they were doing it legally, marrying people twice. And he was trying to make out with me, and like, what am I supposed to do? Kill him? Then everyone's gonna hate me. Think about that. It's a military enforced new law against a law that was broken by gangsters and inhabited by gangsters and made to be true by idiots, that you could be married twice at once. There's actually the real law was always that you have to see through the passing away unless it's obviously too much for your IQ or whatever, your stress levels or whatever. It's not exactly your wants and your needs to stay. And then it's like 5 years grieving after they pass away. And if you have a child, so the child is old enough to understand, which is like 10. That's the actual fucking law. And I know my brother doesn't really fuck care. Doesn't mean it's a weapon. He's gonna stand up for me. A fucking doctor tried to sell my body, my money, and everything to him for abuse. He was abusing me, and that's what he was paying me, to take my money, my life, my sexuality, my husband, my kid, my family, all that. Just like he was raping me of it for the payment that he'll abuse me without my consent.